Okay. All right, I've been up and I've changed and I've showered, and I want to thank everybody that's been spending money in the booth at the Sunshine Foundation booth. We greatly appreciate it. Is everybody having a good time? Good. Okay, we're at the grand finale of our Golden Z program that we had this summer, which was Nancy's brainchild. We're very excited about it tonight. Now, here's what's going to happen. We have 3 guests who won the Golden Z with the scratch-off card, and 3 general managers. We're going to welcome them up to the stage, and we're going to introduce them all, and then they're going to get a chance to draw 3 sets of keys out of this jar here. And then only 1 set will open this car. So you got to really cheer them on as they come up. We're very excited about this. We want to thank our sponsor, Chevrolet, and Hasbro Toys for doing such a great job. So I'm going to turn over the festivities to Nancy, who will continue. Oh, she's got a Z on her. Look at that. 2 Zs. You look like Zorro.
Thank you, Joe. Before we get started with this event, I'd like to say a few thank yous. First, to all of you, our owners and general managers. This could not have been a success without your support, your enthusiasm, and your involvement. So thank you very much. It's great. And second, to my marketing team, Patricia Campbell, Steve Taberski, and Lori Gamble. Would you come up and take a bow? These are the folks that put it together. Great job. Really great. Thank you. They are the best. And he's single. And to our marketing partners, Scrabble and Chevrolet. In fact, I would like to introduce our Chevrolet marketing partner, Scott Settlemeyer, who's come all the way from Detroit. Now, wait a minute. Scott is the assistant brand manager for Camaro, and he has been involved in this program from the get-go. He's so enthusiastic. He was at Frankenmuth for the beginning of it, and he would like to say a few words now.
Well, thank you very much, Joe and Nancy. You know, I can't help but draw the parallel between Chevrolet and Days Inn. If you go back to 1970 when Cecil Day opened the first Days Inn, he realized his dream by branding the Days Inn as something that people could rely on, the durability of the brand name, and more than expected. They gave the consumer more than expected. Today, it's of course known nationwide and worldwide as the leader in hospitality. And similarly, our founder, Louis Chevrolet, in 1911 had a dream to offer cars and trucks, offering durability, reliability, and offering the consumer more than expected. So I guess really what we're saying is these are values that endure. Now, with that said, I'd just like to thank everybody on behalf of the million General Motors employees worldwide for making us part of Days Inn. We really like that. I'd also like to bring somebody up. I want to bring a young gentleman up that most of you recognize. This wouldn't have happened without this person. He's the fellow that took this Z-28 across the country. So, Felix Galinda, could you come up for a moment? Felix, we really appreciate this. I know it must have been pretty tempting. Now, let me ask you something.
Okay.
How fast does this car go?
Well, one time I got it up to about 145.
145?
Somewhere
It's
around
157?
Yeah, in the parking lot of Days Inn.
In the parking lot of a Days Inn?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, on behalf of the Camaro brand team, we'd like to send you to the Rupert Bragg Smith Advanced Driving School featuring the Chevrolet Camaro so that you can actually do 150 miles an hour.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And now let's do something I really enjoy. Let's give a couple of cars away.
Let's do that. Nancy, you ready?
I'm ready. For our 3 finalist teams, the first team, Days Inn guest Dudley Lovett, and General Manager Maurice Archer from the West Yellowstone, Montana, Days Inn. Come on up. The second team, Days Inn guest Kelly Urunsky and GM Joy Jolene from the Days Inn, Dover, New Hampshire. Come on up. And our third team, Days Inn guest Donald Francis and GM Drew Starr from the Days Inn, Lawrence, Kansas. Come on up. Now, Don Pardo, wherever you are, please tell us about the prizes.
I sure will, Nancy. Tonight's runners-up will receive a Camaro jacket, a Scrabble board game, and a great selection of Days Inn gifts. And the property owner, whose GM wins the car, gets a 7-day, 6-night Days Inn vacation to anywhere in the continental United States. And on top of that, all our Days Inn guests receive a 4-day, 3-night trip for two to Anaheim. Finally, our GMs came to this conference with expenses paid. Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you, Don. Now, let's find out who will be driving away in the new 1999 Camaro Z-28. Oh, Dudley, step right up and draw your key. Kelly, step right up and draw your key. And Donald, step right up and draw your key. Okay, now let's see which key is the right key. Dudley, go to it. No. Kelly! Now wait a minute. You know, this could be rigged. Donald, step right up.
Donald, you've just won a Camaro Golden Z-28. Tell me how you're feeling right now. How do you feel?
Oxygen.
Oxygen. We need oxygen up here. Look at it. It's like fall in your car already. Yes, you can. You can speak right now.
Great. Oh, boy. First of all, I want to thank a few people here that have I've grown to become decent friends with. One, Drew Starr from the Lawrence, Kansas Days Inn. Very hospitable. He's my partner and I, Summer, who I brought out here. He has shown us a very, very good Summer. Come on up. Wow. Mr. Starr has shown me a very fantastic time. Also, John Goldfine. I don't want to screw up his name. Yeah, John Goldfine, would you please come up here? John, also incredibly hospitable, showed us a wonderful time last night in Los Angeles, and I want to thank him very much. I've been in the hospitality business somewhat myself for about 12 years. My father has owned bars since I was yay high, and I have been raised on customer service. I have been raised on the exact thing that Days Inn has strived to perfect. And I'll tell you, everybody that I have ran into since I've been here in Anaheim has shown me nothing but, well, good luck. We wish you the best. Everyone has been fantastic around here, and I'll tell you, you people deserve a round of applause for yourself for the job that you are doing right now. Also want to thank Camaro for being a wonderful part of this promotion. This is, I don't know, man. I'm out of words. Days Inn, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're quite welcome. Good luck with everything. Would you like to say a few words?
I can't top that. All I can say is
He can't top that. Okay, let's have another round of applause for all our guests and general managers. Now, in 1999, Days Inn summer playcation, a garage full of Chevrolets. Get ready for that, okay? All righty, good. Have a great time. Let's blow this top off this place.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to give you a reminder. Even though Joe Kane is no longer waiting to be dunked on behalf of the Sunshine Foundation, we do have some real talent there. Charlotte talents waiting to get wet. Go get her.